Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. We are back with episode 21 of our Season 2 for Medieval Dynasty. Today we're going to work on our wife's quest to get the Master Angler, who has a level 6 in Survival. So we're going to throw him in our herbalist shack and get him rolling on that so that we don't have to worry about potions as much. We're also going to work on getting some questing done. And there was something else that we were going to do. Oh, we're going to work on making some vials to get our logs down a little bit, because they're getting a little out of hand. And past that, we'll just see what goes on, because I know we're growing some cabbage, and we'll have to see what else happens, play by ear. There are some quests that we can check out, and some hunting to be done. But if you learn anything useful, or if you have a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, let's go ahead and load in. Alrighty, here we are, all nice and loaded in. So let's check our journal for our wife's quest here. So we just need to run down and talk to him. You know what, let's handle the logs first. Get on good old Steve here so we can carry more logs than normal. I think we're going to go for about 150 kilograms worth of logs. Oh, no, leather's not that bad. Okay. Because, yeah, our weight is becoming a problem, so we need to get some of these logs out of here. 150 kilograms of logs is not as much as I was hoping. Alright. That's alright. We'll get some done. Hey, Stesso. Yeah, I'm doing quite a bit better. I think closing up the house helped. I think it really was allergies. It was just a really bad reaction. Either that or it was a very short-lived cold. But, I am doing quite a bit better today. Oh, regarding your question, because it does tell me when you post, if I get the unedited one in my notices. So, regarding the races in X4, yes, some of them are DLC starts, and some of them are just other starts that you have to do things in a game to unlock. They're in-game achievement based. Well, if we're running down there, why don't we take some of these guys with us? Let's see if we can get an extra 300. For an even 1500. Let's see if our horse can still move at speed. Yeah, close enough. Alright, so let's run down this way, and we can do some sales on the way, and then head for the angler, who's in the very far south. And we can safely ignore the trumpet for now, because we've already finished that one. We just have to remember after it disappears to not continue to ignore it like we did last time.
Only the best
Nope, we already hit these guys up. That is unfortunate. Alright, so let's head down to Jezreka. Looks like we can just follow the road south and get there. I don't know if we'll be able to make it on one stamina bar, but we are about to find out. Yeah, it works that way because the game has such a steep curve. I think I was on my 3rd playthrough before I actually stuck it up for any length of time. And then my 4th playthrough was the one that I call my main playthrough. It's the one that I have the most time into. I have like 46 days into it or something like that. It's ridiculous. It's not even recording in hours anymore. It's just switched completely to days. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where our road went. I finally got my reputation good enough on the Boron start that I can do a video on combat, so I'm hoping to get that done in the next day or two. At least for early combat. Later combat's an entirely different animal. But I have enough reputation with the 4 people that I needed it for to get my preferred light combat vessel equipped the way I want it. Okay, and it looks like the present person's here too, the exotic salesperson. So that's going to get us a little bit of extra money as well.
How can I help? Whatever you need, I've got it.
So right now, the only thing that we really brought with us was vials, but we have a lot of them, so...
See you soon.
Alright, and then we can hit up the bar lady and the fisherman.
Hello, best goods in the valley.
Best goods in the valley, that's what they all say, lady. Oh, she took it all, and still has 300 left. Well,
See you soon.
we'll have to remember when we come back for the second part of his quest that we can still sell stuff here. What? Oh, I thought he was on this tree, and he's not. He's on the next one down. There he is. Oh. Hello. A new face. Hello. Hello, my wife told me about your... Sorry, lad, I can't be blamed for it. It's not my fault you can't stop thinking about me. That's just how I affect women. Excuse me, I'm talking about your... What is it this time? My perfect smile, my omnipotent arms, my astounding jaw that seems to be chiseled from the heart of the mountain itself, your fish soup. Oh, sorry. When you're legendary in so many ways, it's hard to guess. Apparently, I'd like one bowl of your special soup, please. Sure, but how about a bet instead? What kind of a bet? How about a little fishing contest? I bet I can catch more fish than you in, let's say, an hour. Wait, aren't you called a master angler? That's right, though some call me the lake whisperer as well. You're looking at the best bloody fisherman in the realm. Yes, you heard me right, the realm. I was the best in the valley well before I turned 15. So what's the point in me challenging you? It's obvious I'll fail. Your submissiveness amuses me, but your reluctance to bet does not. I bet you 50 coins you won't sell me this soup. I like what you did there, I really do, but I won't let you weasel out of it that easily. Here's your coins, ha! Bet you didn't see that coming, huh? I'm sorry, but I did see it coming. Damn it, you're a better gambler than I thought. I really don't think I am, but I would love some fish soup. Not so fast, I need to win our next bet. Choose whatever you want. I bet you another 100 you won't stay quiet for 5 minutes. Fish are stupid. You're stupid, damn. Could you please stop giving me money? Just take some back and give me the soup. Fine, no more bets, but still, I'm not just going to sell you the soup. We can barter. What do you need? Although I'm the absolute best fisher alive, I'm not as good of a hunter, and I always wanted a Winston skull for decoration and whatnot. If you get me one, I'll give you the soup. Fine, I'll get what you want. Worst gambler ever. Alright, now we know where some Winston are holed up. I don't think we've gotten a Winston skull, but we've only really killed like 2 of them, so I think it's like a 25% chance on a kill. if I remember right. It's been ages since I looked it up, but I think that's what it was. But we know that there are some Wincent right there. Oh, shit. Well, we almost broke a leg. We almost had Super Steve there for a minute. So I am working on getting us a Discord set up. I have a bunch of data that I've recorded over the last couple of years in my private Discord. That's me and a handful of friends. And I'm trying to transfer as much of that as possible to what I'm going to hopefully make a channel Discord. So if you guys are interested, I will try to get that posted once I get stuff transferred over. I could let people join it now. The problem is you're just going to get bombarded with messages as I'm adding stuff. So I think it'll be less annoying if we just wait. Nope. We need to be a little bit further away from these guys, I think. Well, I was thinking about just making my private Discord a public one, but some of the guys in there aren't super comfortable with that, so I'm just going to make a new one. But I do have, like, there's stuff from multiple games, things that I've accrued through trial and error and whatnot that I want to be a part of the Discord, seeing as that's kind of what we do, is experiment and learn new stuff. Yeah, it'd be a lot easier to get a hold of me, that's for sure. Although I do always try to answer your guys' comments whenever I can. If I see it, I answer it. Well, that was convenient. He died as he was charging us. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. I will probably post it in a one of the posts like I have been for information, and I will probably post it in a video or two, but it might be a couple of days before it's ready, but I am working towards it, just so you're aware. That one actually got us. I do read every comment that you guys post, by the way. I try to answer all of them. Sometimes I forget, but they do at least get read. Alright, we were looking for a Winston skull. We weren't just murdering them just because. Oh, we got one too. Sweet! I just got into a groove of shooting stuff. You know what? We're close enough. Why don't we head home, especially since it's nighttime right now? And we will grab some more crap to sell, because we can still hit up the tavern wench, and we can also hit up the... yeah, I hear you, piggy. We can also hit up the actual fisherman for the village while we're down there. Also, it's probably... Whoa! And we can go flying, because that's fun. Where'd you go, Steve? There you are, buddy. But we should also probably build a house for the guy, because I don't think we have one. Stasso's been waiting. That's the whole reason he was watching Season 2, was just to see us Superman off the horse. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I think we're gonna have to do something with that third field. Oh no, we don't have anything planted in the third field, so they just need to manure it and hoe it. They don't need to actually plant it. So we don't really need to worry about it. Alright, so we're gonna need to take that Winston skull with us when we go. But for right now, it's unnecessary to wait. We did get a bunch of leather, which is nice, and some meat that we can drop off. And let's go ahead and build our guy a house, because that'll also help us get rid of some logs. So we want 38 logs for the start. And 108 stone, which is also getting out of hand again. And I can't even blame the NPCs because they haven't been on stone in several seasons. Alright, let's drop this meat off so that we can move a little bit better. Oh, come on. For the love of all that's holy. Okay. Oh, there's our sirens in the rain, Stesso. Okay, so those are the houses pointed that way. Now, we might need to extricate some of these trees. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to remove some of these trees. Probably these two as well. I was hoping we wouldn't have to go this far over, but okay, we should be able... We're probably going to have to remove these two trees later in front here, but I don't think that we have to remove them to get the house down. There we go. Oh, let's get a little bit closer before we... oh. Yep, that's all the better it gets. Yeah, I think those two trees are gonna have to go. I don't want them right in front of the house like that. It looks bad. But that can wait. Nope. Did I get all 4? I think so. Yeah. Alright. Now we're on to planks. And we do have some of the logs on us, I just don't think we have 40. And we only have 12. So 28 will do. Oh. And we're back to the suburbia hell. We have enough houses that it's easy to get lost in the housing district. Alright, so we need 28 of these guys. Well, we've brought it down by almost 500 kilograms, so that's helpful. We still need to bring it down more, though. Because that's only going to last another day or two until they chop more logs. It might be time to use the actual log income to make the firewood and whatnot, and do more sticks so that we can make more stone knives for sale. There's a creeper with a torch again. Those NPCs do some really bizarre things, don't they? Oh, we should probably take the horse for this. Alright. Now we could make some more shoes, too. 40. Because it would be 48, and we can't quite get 48. And then we'll take 150 kilograms worth of logs. Oh, come on, horse. Nope, we can't take the leather and the logs. How much does the leather weigh? 10 kilograms. Okay, so let's remove 10 kilograms worth, and then we should be able to move. No, why not? What is different than... oh, we have sticks on us, and we have feathers on us. That might be part of it. Okay. So we're at just over 400 kilograms. We're at 401.71. So let's take this down to 399. Can you move now? I want to figure out exactly how much this guy can carry before he can't... how much we can carry before the horse can move. So there's... let's take this down to 390. Or 389, rather. Nope. What do we have on us that weighs that? Oh, we didn't do 150 kilograms of logs. We did... okay. I see what I did wrong. We didn't do 150 kilograms of logs. We did 150 logs. That's what was going on. But I am curious now to see just how much he can carry. So let's see if he can do 200. Can you move with 200 kilograms? He can. Okay. So he can move with us carrying 206 kilograms, and at a decent clip. So I think that we'll use that as a marker for now, as far as how much we should be loading up with and still have Steve able to do his job. But that'll help on the sale runs, because we'll know exactly how much of crap we can pack around before Steve can't move. We should be able to get a handful of shoes out of this as well. I never made the vials. I made the planks, but I never made the vials. There we go. That's gonna be a lot of vials. Like 1,300? Yeah, 1,360. Oop. Well, it's all money, I suppose. Alright, now, if we look at what we're selling... How are our animals doing? Still 2 pigs, 7 geese now. All female but 1 male, that's perfect. The sheep have not bred. The horses bred a male. Oh! The donkey's bred! So it's official. That donkey shack has never had somebody working in it. Never ever. Still empty. Has always been empty. And the donkey's still bred. So you can breed animals without a keeper. And now we know that for sure. Because we have a foal. It took 2.5 years, but we did it. Okay, clothes stall is missing hats. That's fine. So let's drop our hats back a little bit. And take our shoes up a little bit. There we go. 5 simple shoes and then just the rest into hats. Food stall. We don't have any flatbread and we're fine with that. They're still doing fine on the cherries. So it looks like we're about 2 days out from them selling off all the cherries. That's good. Our tool stalls. We did remove all the copper knives. So everything is going into stone knives. That is fine. And then this is feathers, and they're selling way more feathers than we're getting right now. So let's actually back this off to like 5%. And jack this up. So there we go. It'll take them about 10 days to sell what we've got in vials, but that's fine. Because we'll sell some ourselves piecemeal. So this field... We actually want to set up this field for rye. And that way we won't have to change it later. And then these we can't change now or they will tear up what they've done. We found that out the hard way. So let's go ahead. What are we getting actually on planks or on logs? Because I feel like that's getting out of hand. So on our logs... This guy is pulling in 38. And he's using 38. Almost 39. And then this guy's pulling in 182. Let's back this down to like 100. And then we'll throw in some sticks. So the sticks we can use with the rocks that we have. Especially since it's a 5-2. Even though we don't have them, the excavation shed is not actually pulling in rocks anymore. It's all on limestone, but that's okay. Where is... We have somebody that's out with child, don't we? Yep. That's where she went, because she's an extractor. Well, poop. Wait. Oh, man. All the people for the mine are going to be pregnant before we even get the mine unlocked. This is a disaster. It's season 1 all over again. They're all having babies at the same time. Hey, we're back up to 100,000 coins. That is fantastic news. Okay, so let's take... Let's see, we know that we could do 200 kilograms, so let's take... We need 37. Right. There we go, so that puts us at 201. Can you still move, buddy? Yeah, so we've got vials that we can sell. Oh, we forgot to grab the Winston skull, though. Which was, you know, the whole thing that we were supposed to take up there. Or down there, rather. Winston skull, there we go. And we will make ourselves some hats when we get back. For them to sell. Yeah, he still moves a pretty good clip at 200 kilograms, so I feel like that's a good balance point. He's not full speed right now, but he's not super slow either. Alright, now when this branches this time, we need to make sure that we take the right branch instead of the left like we did last time. So it should be like right up here where it splits. Yep, there it is. Oh, I see. It split twice. That's what threw us off. Because there's a split and then like 10 feet and then another split. There were Winston way the shit closer that we could have gone after. Well, poop. I guess to be fair, I didn't know that those Winston were there, so going to where you know the animal is probably the safer bet anyway. It might be further away, but at least you spend less time looking. I don't know if he's going to make this run or not. We came all the way from our village without letting off of the sprint button, so... It looks like barely, but it looks like we can make it all the way down here from the village on a single sprint bar. Which is phenomenal news. And we got here just in time for everybody to be waking up, it looks like. They might still be in bed, but that's okay. Oh, no.
It's nice to meet. Have a good day.
What did you just dump on the floor, dude? That sounded gross. So you dump something on the floor and then you go climb in bed? Right next to your parents' bed. That's just a dick move, man. That's the kind of shit that used to get me beat with a belt. Alright, well let's go do his quest thing and put him in his house, and then we can go back and deal with the villagers. A new face, hello. Are you kidding me? We've met. Are you sure? Of course, we've been... Forget it. Here's your skull. Oh, now I remember, of course. You're the one with the wife that loves me. Man, just give me the bloody soup already. Naturally, a deal is a deal. Here, I'll even pour you another bowl for free. Taste it. Oh my, it's actually delicious. What is that flavor? It's exquisite. Ha! I bet you'd like to know. It's my special ingredient, a secret I'll be taking with me to the grave. I must say I thought you were a fraud, but I'm impressed, although I still think you might have a gambling problem. Nonsense! I bet you I can stop whenever I want. That's the bet I can agree on. Oh, okay. Join me in my settlement. We could use a master like yourself. Yeah, except we're going to make you pick plants instead of fish, just so you know. Ha! I mean, I appreciate it. Honestly, I've been kind of lost coming back to the valley after all those years. My family's long gone. I've been trying to find a place for myself that I can call home. I would love to join you. Let me welcome you to your new family, then. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Thank you. It will be your honor. Don't make me change my mind. Alright, so let's put him in a house, and we will put him in the herbalist shack, which means we're actually going to have to take the time to assign things to the herbalist shack now. Alright. Is that under extraction? It is. Alright, so we know that we are going to want potions of healing too, which is broadleaf plantain and dandelion. And we're going to want potions of night vision, which are nightshade and henbane. So we want 2-to-1 nightshade to henbane, and then we'll put the rest into health. Okay, so how much is 2? 2 is 3%. So we'll do 20 and then 10. Okay, and that's only 44%. So let's do 30 and 15. Oh, one too many. Alright, that's 66%. That's 2/3. That's a good spot. And then we will put the rest into dandelion. Wait, what does the weight potion take? I think it's poppy. Yeah, I don't want to make weight potions because poppy grows during the same time that we grow our flax, so it's not really a good bet. So the healing potion, however, the instant healing 2, is 4 broadleaf and 4 dandelion, so we want these two to be 50-50. So dandelion and broadleaf. Close enough. Alright, so that'll give us 50-50 broadleaf and dandelion, and that'll give us 2-to-1 on nightshade and henbane. Now, it only takes free time. He's not going to use any tools for this. The only real big problem is these are all seasonal, so it's going to bitch that it can't do it for us in the off seasons, and we're just going to have to deal with it, because I don't want to constantly be shifting that around. So we're just going to queue them all up and let it do its thing. We won't have him make any potions. We can do that ourselves. Right, there was a quest down here, too, that we never checked out. Oh, it is you. Wake up, Roberta. Where's your husband? He must be on the night watch. I wish there was a way to, like, set off an explosion in the middle of town just to wake everybody up. Oh, that was dumb. I wanted to see what we had for villagers over there. So the female has no 3 skills, which means unfortunately we can't do anything with her. The fisherman this time around is not in his 40s. This time he was only 33. So it should be a little bit easier to find him a mate this season than it was in the first season. Alright, Steve. I need you to learn to poop on command, buddy. Are we lined up? Yep, poop on command. That'd definitely wake me up. Oh, what time is it? It's 5. I don't know what time they get up. I hope it's 6. Are these guys dead? I don't know how somebody could sleep through that. Okay. This is going to take a minute. We can see if we can score a present for our wife, maybe? I don't know that we really need a present for our wife, though, to be completely honest. Because she's at 100%. She's never going to drop below it. I know there's an achievement for that, but I was hoping to save that for a... because you have to do it every day for 2 years. So one present is not really going to help with that. And unfortunately, we got our wife early enough that presents to help woo her weren't really necessary. Come on, guys. Oh, your fire went out. Does that mean you're waking up? That must mean it's 6. Did that fire go out too? It did. Oh, there's one.
Hail, whatever you need, I've got.
Alright, so she's got 300 left, so let's throw some vials at her. Perfect.
Goodbye.
Now I just gotta wait for the fisher dude to wake up. Dude, your wife already left for the day. Come on, man. And I'm pretty sure that the fish bite before the tavern opens, just saying.
Let me show you my way.
Okay, 1348. Aha! And unfortunately, we still have some wood vials left.
You have it. Take care.
But that's alright. Let's go check on that quest before we leave. Hey, Roberta. How old are you? You don't look that old.
Greetings, stranger.
25. Well, I guess that's subjective. 25 in the medieval ages was actually like middle age, but to me that's not that old. Can I help you with something? I lost my bow, or maybe someone stole it. Nope, because we're not going to get any tech points for that. Sorry, lady. You're on your own. Alright, so let's head home. I'm actually going to try to follow the stream and then the side of the shore. Maybe that we have, because we have 2 possible bandit points here, and then another one over here. So we might actually be able to get some action on the way, which would be kind of neat, and give us some extra coinage. Oh, hey, 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 hey! Speaking of action, well, flour. That'll help us in the rye harvest. Rye grain, that'll help us in the rye harvest. A free plank. And some coinage. And another free plank. I mean, 2 free planks is basically 20 free vials, so that's a thing. Looks like no bandits around here. This bridge is safe. There's a lot of spruce through here. I feel like when we need wood, this would be well, I don't know that we'll ever need wood again, honestly, with as much as we've got now. So we can always just tune them back up if we do start to run low. We should probably, though, we've built several new houses, we should probably check on our ratio for firewood again, just to make sure that we're doing alright there. I don't see any names. We are coming up on the next bridge. That's a deer. That's a tree. Looks like this one's clear. That camp that's right here isn't there. And then there's one over here. There's sometimes a camp over here, and it looks like it's not here either. So no love for us. There's still one more potential opportunity for a bandit camp up here that we're aware of. I'm sure there are many, many that I don't know about yet, but I'm just looking out for the ones that I know can spawn, where we've seen them before. Although it's probably, looking at my weight, it's probably a good thing that we didn't encounter any, because I'd have gotten down and tried to fight them and not been able to move. So I guess, realistically, that worked out for the best. Alright, so we can put our flour away, we can put our planks away, we can put our rye away. Let's see if we can't offload some extra weight, because we're still at 3,500. If the limestone has come in. Well, there's not that much, but it's better than nothing. And it'll give us some free build XP, which is always good. Zoom. If I recall correctly, we have a house that's only partially done. Is it this one? No, you look like you might be all the way done. Hmm. That's 8, which is right. Was it you, or are you only partially done? No, you're all the way done too. Were we doing our own house? No, it doesn't look like we've started our own yet either. Well, that doesn't... Yeah, we really don't need to do our own right away, because our wife is the only happiness that'll change. And she's already pretty happy with us, so it's not a huge deal. Would you get out of the way, Racebor? Dude, your pants are missing the back of the knees, man. Now, we could help with this field. Oh, let's see what this quest is. So I think we also still have to hit up the sheepies, and we wanted to make some hats. What you got, lady?
Can I help you?
Help you with an errand. What's it about? Create some pants. No. Alright, we definitely do not need that manure. And the sheepies are ready to shear, it looks like, so that's good. Because that's basically straight money. 8 wool is 1 cloth, which is enough for... Oh, there's the baby horse. God, there's so much manure out here. I feel like I should clean it up just because of animal cruelty reasons, but... what are we going to do with it except throw it in the corner again? I don't even remember. Do we have anybody in the barn anymore? I think we might have pulled them out. Oh, well, here's some feathers for sale and some eggs for food. So that's always beneficial. This is a really great way to get feathers and not have to worry about taxing your hunters for them. That way our hunters can keep up on the meat. Speaking of meat and keeping up, we really need to check our food supply, because it has been quite a while since we've looked at that. It's probably not a bad idea to rebalance our villagers at the moment for food, water, and... well, the water's pretty much taking care of itself, but for the food and the firewood. Although it is summer, it's a really bad time to look at firewood, because it's we're going to have to multiply it by 2 to get any kind of an accurate number out of it. So let's throw these feathers. Where did the feathers go? Okay, that's going to be some money. That manure we can toss in there, and then we'll pull out for... right, so let's grab our wool. Okay, so it has to be divisible by 8. And it's off by 1. Okay. Now we could make some stone knives out of this. Because we're not going to bother selling these ourselves, we're just going to let them do it. Okay. So we know that we're going to have 4 wool, which means that we need to take 8 thread with us. Food. Good enough.
Hail, friend.
Okay, so that'll give us our 4 fabric, and then we can do 4 of the wool, and that'll give us 4 hats. Whoop. Hit escape one too many times. Sir,
Hail, friend.
I really need you to not be in the way, please. There we go. Did we ever make the shoes? We grabbed the leather, but I don't remember. I guess we did. Okay, looks like we're good on that front. So, let's see here. We're going to pull up a calculator because I'm lazy. So we have 300, we'll say 302 for easy math, divided by 20. So we need 15 or 16 crafts of firewood. So if we go into our second woodshed, how much firewood are we making? Which we are making 28 crafts, which is way more than we need. Oh no, because we need to multiply that by 2. Okay, 302 times 2, because it's summer, so it's 50%. So that's 604 divided by 20 is actually 30.2. Which means we are slightly under on that. So we're going to go ahead and make it 31. Okay. So now we need 41 here. There we go. There we go. So that's balanced out for the wood now. So at this point we need to check out our food. So we are looking at 1080. What happened? Where did my cursor go? 1080 divided by 30 is going to be 36 crafts. Even. Odd. What? Even. Which is odd. That was... Sometimes English hurts my head. And it's my native language, so that's a thing. All of you out there that English is not your native language and you can still speak it, kudos to you. Because I grew up with it, and there are times where I'm like, what the shit? Okay, so our kitchens. So we need 36 crafts. We've got 16 there. And 19 there. So if we take... What the... 16 plus 19 is 35. But it's 19.8. How's our 16 look? 16.2? Okay, so we have exactly enough potage coming out for what we're actually consuming. They're only over by like 0.5 of a craft per day. 0.4 actually. So that's great. That is actually quite fantastic. And then we've got them making stone knives as quickly as possible. Looks like they can... 2 of them can only do 10 in a day. That's not good, guys. And she's pregnant, so that's about to drop off. Oh, that's disappointing. I would really like to get somebody in the workshop for making vials. I'm pretty sure we have some producers, but I kind of want them in the other smithy, which apparently we never upgraded. I kept meaning to, and apparently I kept forgetting. So that's a thing that we can do. The other thing that we can do that we really, really need to do is take... Oh, I'm going to trade you. And then we're going to take our... some bronze hose. And some bags. You know what? We should be able to do some regular bags now. So let's take this and we will take some thread. And make some regular bags, even if we're the only ones using them. Linen thread, there we go. So let's take like, I don't know, 20. That's probably way more than we need, but... So I think bags are... They're cloth and leather. Yeah, 2 and 2. So, okay, so we need 14 linen fabric. which is one of the reasons that we didn't just go all out straight from the get-go. Because we can actually use this to make some stuff now and make our lives a little bit easier. And yeah, it costs us a little bit of money, but not as much as it's going to save us in time and effort, so I feel like it's worth it. And 7 bags will, shit, that'll probably last us a year. This one 100 field uses 1 bag, I think, or was it 2 100 fields use a bag if you both fertilize and plant. Speaking of fertilizer, we have 830, that's, and 300 of this. So we're going to need 100, which means we need 200 of this. Okay. Now we should be able to go to tools, and we can put this in 8, and we can put this one in 7, and we should be able to actually get this other field cracking. So I would like to only have to plant next season instead of having to do the whole bloody thing. I feel like that'll make our lives a little bit easier. I was hoping that they'd be far enough ahead to plow it, but I think the gal's out for pregnancy. So they're not going to be able to catch up, because they're not doubled up on that one anymore. But we definitely want to get all of the fields of rye. That's going to be huge. Oh. Oh, this is the tedious part, unfortunately. Although our farming skill's still not capped, so it's probably not a bad idea to do this ourselves anyway, just to get that XP. Once our farming skill is capped, I will probably try to find us another couple of farmers, and we'll put an extra one in the barn and have one on this field, because once our skill is capped, I don't really care anymore whether or not they do the field. With the flax, it's kind of cool to get the double harvest. Makes us double the money. The same with the rye, but it's not particularly necessary. I mean, we're at 100 grand and we're only 4 years in. So we really don't need to double everything. Granted, it'll get us to that million mark a lot faster, but it's not really necessary. Yeah, there's our cow shed. We're not actually going to build the cow shed this time around. The milk was cool and all for the cheese, but the amount of money that we made off of cheese versus the amount of effort that we had to put into making the milk just was not... It wasn't there. Yes, it's extra money, but it's the amount of effort for payout is just not worth it. And mostly it's because you have 2 phases that you have to go through with the milk. So you have to let some of it sour, and then turn that into cork, and then take fresh in the cork to make cheese, and then try to sell the cheese. And by the time that you're done, like we tried to automate the process, and I don't know if I screwed up the automation or if the villagers are just that derpy, but they couldn't seem to get their shit together to make the cheese properly. And it was kind of a big pain in the ass, and I really don't want to deal with it again. It's less than 100 per cheese wheel, so it's really not worth the effort. Is that it? That's it. Alright, now before I start with the hoeing process, we're actually going to go turn into our wife before I forget. Hey, Kazimira. Finally, I've got your soup. It was much more a complex task than you might think. I'm famished. Bring it here. And what do you think? I had better. You're breaking my heart. I think that extra stagger step that he takes when you move forward instead of sideways when you're hoeing is actually kind of important for stamina regen reasons. So I feel like we don't drain our stamina as fast when we walk forward as we do when we walk sideways. But the manuring and the sowing, I feel like it's much more efficient to walk sideways because you do it faster and it doesn't have nearly as much stamina drain as this does. Now, whether or not that's true or just personal preference is up in the air. It might just be me being weird, and I've come to terms with that. But that has been my experience. Whee! I kind of wish they had a counter for hoeing, because when you're looking at the ground like this, you have no idea how far you've gone and how much you have left unless you're counting in your head. Which, I mean, I count a lot of things, but I was talking when I started this, so I wasn't counting this. And when you do the seeds through the bag and manure through the bag, we know that we have a 10 by 10, so we can actually look at how much we have and tell where we are in the field in the bag count in the bottom right. But when you're hoeing, that's not really an option. Oh, he's over here helping us hoe. Look at him being useful. I'm glad I didn't fire him. Yeah, he wouldn't have got the whole field done, though, by the time sunset. Because he's only got 2 rows done, and it's getting on, so... But that's okay, because we took care of it. Alright, and he's got his last couple of seeds going out now. And then we'll be in ship shape. Yeah. Oh, we do have somebody in here making manure. Okay. Right. Bath. We've been playing in poop. We definitely need a bath. Although it looks like our lacking tools and our sales issues have calmed down, which is always good. Now we know that they're going to be mad because they can't sell any flatbread because they don't have any flatbread until season after next. But who is the other one? Tool stalls. What are they lacking? Copper knives. Okay, so let's pull the copper knives out. What else can we sell for tools? I was thinking vials, but I think those are actually under resources, to be completely honest. Maybe we should just leave the copper knives in there. At least for now. Alright. So that's the thing. And then the food stall, yeah, it should be the flatbread. Yeah. And the clothes stall should have all of what they're selling. Yep. Yeah, we're making simple shoes far faster than she can sell them. Her diplomacy level will go up the more that she sells, though. And then the same with the food stall. The resource stall. Yeah. Yeah, they're in fine shape. So they have so many more vials than they can actually sell at the moment. We could make some more vials. It's probably not the worst idea in the world. I kind of don't want to let them have these bags until they've gone through the rest of the leather bags, because I'm worried that they will choose to use these bags instead of those bags, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm just going to hold on to these for now. What are our producers bitching about? The workshop doesn't have anybody in it. The smithy doesn't have anybody in it. Looks like that's it. Yeah, 2 and 2. Okay. So, we could go and upgrade the other smithy. That's an option. Let's do that. Let's go upgrade the other smithy. That way we can cram 2 people into it later. So I believe we already have the couple for it. We just don't have anything for them to make at the moment. I don't know why I'm... Oh... How many planks do we have? Because we can't make planks out there. 20 is not going to be enough. So let's... This is probably going to be way more than we need. But we're gonna make another 80 like we would for a large house. And that should be enough, because we don't have a woodcutter out there. Oh, shit. He's got some logs over there that weren't there earlier. I'm wondering if he's overfilled. Is it showing some logs off to the right there? Which makes me think that there might be stuff in storage. There are 19 logs in storage. Alright, so we're gonna head out this way. And I suppose we could always stop and do some hunting along the way too. Lord knows we've got time for it. See if there's anything worth actually shooting. There's some rabbits. Whoa, there's some moose, some meese. That is a hoe, sir. You need a bow. Thank you. The other one run? No! Oh, hello, biggin. Okay, so the big one's going to take 1 headshot and 2 body shots. This other one's going to take 1 headshot and 1 body shot. So we're going to take this other one first. And hopefully not piss off the Winston behind him. Ah! That missed shot almost tagged the Winston, which is the exact thing I was trying to avoid. That would have been really cute, trying to hunt moose and get a face full of Winston. That's a lot of leather. Oh, some henbane. I'm just after my arrow, man. Don't want no trouble. Alright, let's get out of here, Steve. Okay. I believe... I'm pretty sure we already hit the mine this season, didn't we? I think so. Yeah, it's already cleaned. Which is good, because it's too late to do anything about it if it wasn't. Alright, production, smithy 2. Yeah, we have way more planks than we actually needed, but that's okay. I think the rest of it's just logs. So we can throw these planks in there, this handband. What? No, I don't want the... A thread can go back, moose skull, planks. There we go. Then we just need to snag some logs and we should be good to go. Let's grab like 40 of them. That should be plenty. I do want to re-equip this before I forget. Oh my. Alright, well, we have an easy solution for this. Yeah, we have 56 potions of weight. We need to stop buying those. We're not using them nearly as quickly as we're purchasing them. If we get like below 10, I'll consider buying more, but for now we can just ignore those. Alright, there we go. Nice and upgraded. How close are we to our storage increase? Oh, we still have a long way to go before resource storage increase. Not so far for the food storage increase, though. Well... I wouldn't mind tagging some of these Winston on the way back, though. Nope, I need you to be facing me so I can get that initial headshot, pretty please. Oh. He's burly, isn't he? 2 headshots and a body shot, and he's still trampsing along. At least we can follow his spoor. Ah, there he finally fell. What? Why did you stop? I don't like that the arrows fall out of them as they run away. I realize that that's a realistic mechanic. Obviously, an animal that has a foreign object inside its body is going to try to eliminate said foreign object. But it is very frustrating. Did he not die? Alright, that did it. To have to stop and pick up all your arrows along the way from whichever direction they happen to run. Was that everybody? I think so. There's a lynx down there, but I'm going to let him be because he's going to give us fur, and we don't actually use fur for anything. There's a badger. Are these henbane? No, they're St. John's wort. I don't care about that. This nightshade's probably not a bad idea to pick up, though. Just to get a little bit caught up. Of course, we still need to unlock the Tier 2 vials and the Tier 2 what's it too before we can make most of those potions, so. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to swing some bandit action, but it's not looking good. We could go talk to Alwyn. Although it's almost sundown. Let's just head back to camp. And now that we have some extra linen, we can also make ourselves a new bow. I don't remember if we have a spare bow or not. Oh, we do. So yeah, we don't actually need to make a spare bow yet. I would love to chop some of these trees down for extra lumber, except we really don't need any extra lumber. Wait, that's north. I don't want to go north. I'll go that way. It helps if you run in the right direction to get home. Fox is going to give us fur as well, so they're not worth the effort. That boar, on the other hand, will give us some more leather. And we can get some more clay here, which is never a bad idea. I mean, we don't particularly need a crap ton of clay, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a little bit of a stockpile for when we actually get the tier 2 of the hut up and going. Once this shovel busts, we're actually going to make a bronze shovel. Because this is taking entirely too much effort. We're only getting 20% out of each scoop, so it takes 5 to get a node. Although at this point, we could actually take our funds and go and see about buying ourselves some iron tools all the way around from one of the blacksmiths, like down in Lesnica. That's probably not a bad idea. And then we could just have straight iron tools for everything. I was hoping to hold out until we could make them ourselves, but in all honesty, it really doesn't matter. We have more than enough stuff to sell to get our money back, so. Unfortunately, I don't think we can get to Lesnica before they close for the end of this season, so it'll have to wait until fall. But I know, like, our iron axe isn't doing so hot. We discovered ducks! Just drink the water, man. Thank you. It kept resetting for some strange reason. I think it's actually going to be faster to go straight across. And then, because we can travel at land speed once we get out of the river, than it would be to try to draw the straight line. Yeah. And yeah, there's no way we can make it to Lesnica before they close shop for the night. Wait a second. Okay. That looked like it might have been a bandit camp. Although that would have been super close to our village. Because I'm pretty sure that this bandit camp won't respawn because of how close all of our buildings are, because there was a bandit camp right here in these bushes. Or right behind them, anyway. But I mean, all of our crap's here, so I'm pretty sure that we've negated that spawn. But I'm not positive. I would be very surprised to see them crop up, let's put it that way. But I mean, stranger shit's happened. Okay, so we got a bunch of clay. We got some nightshade. Feathers are always good. Leather's always good. We got a bunch of logs that we didn't need. Sticks. And a single wood vial from the potion we drank. That checks out. We made another 980 coins while we were out and about, which is always good. That wood shovel's almost busted. I would love for that to break. I wonder if we can use it on nothing just to break it. Nope. It doesn't take durability. Do we have any stumps over here that haven't grown back yet that we can just shovel up? Because we are going to need some houses to come through here. I would hate to... Well, we're going to have to chop these down eventually anyway for the houses, so... I guess it's not going to hurt anything, and it'll bust our shovel. Oh man, it's going to take a lot of these. Well, they got to go, though. After all that work to get them to grow back, and we're just going to remove them anyway. At least we got to harvest most of them twice. I mean, that's something. Oh. Yeah, stand right there. Oh, no. Go fall that way. I wanted to drop a tree on that villager and see if it did anything. Well, I did want these two out from in front of the house, too, so now's an opportune time to remove them, I suppose. Please break. Please? Oh, come on! Maybe? Alright, this tree. Finally. "24 logs later. Ah, there was a partial house already. Oh, but it was the one that we just continued on, so that actually worked out. The summer we make a lot of money in the beginning from our spring harvest, but fall we don't really make any money in the beginning because our summer harvest is almost entirely food. Actually, I think it is entirely food. So the only coins that we're going to get are going to come from vials and shoes and hats and whatnot. Now, I know our food is really, really low, and it looks like I'm in danger of starving to death, but when the season resets, it's going to refill our bars. So it would be a waste of food to actually eat anything right before season change. And we're actually going to go talk to our wife and go to bed. So let's go ahead and quick save just in case we get an event. And sleep till next season. Apparently the events are random and you can actually quick save every season change and just quick load until you get an event. Oh, she didn't have a quest for us this time. Oh, you were about to say something about eating something? Yeah. I was intentionally not doing it because of how close we were to season change. Hey, farming level. That means our horse can carry more weight now. I think. Oh no, we already did all the carry weights. So this one is one with the earth? Nope, that's... There we go. Carrot and stick is carry weight. So yeah, now his carry weight's maxed. So now for level 10, we will put a point in skilled orchardman and be good to go. We only have one more level for farming. And then we can pawn it all off on villagers and never worry about it again. I'm not actually doing this for the extra cabbage. We really don't need extra cabbage. The main reason that I'm doing this is so that they will start planting the rye sooner. That way, hopefully, we don't have to worry about any rye planting. Wait a second. I just heard a baby. Is our kid old enough to... No, our kid's not old enough. She was still holding him. I was hoping he was old enough to be a toddler, because that would be amazing. Then we could put our wife back to work. Because she is a farmer. And we don't have to worry about maternity leave with her ever again because she only has one baby. I'm actually a little worried we might have to pull some of that cabbage out to rot or to sell. Just because of how much we're going to have. I'm not sure how much is left from last season, but I feel like it's a lot. So how much per field can we expect? 1,000 per field. This is nuts. I feel like we probably should have only done like a field and a half. So 1,000 is probably more than enough to keep us going for a full year. I mean, we could do the math, I suppose. much cabbage. This is always one of the problems with the food, is trying to get it fine-tuned. You either have too much or not enough. There doesn't seem to be any solid middle ground. How overburdened are you, horse? Oh, jeez. He's carrying like 500 kilograms worth of cabbage. That's insane.
How we do?
Oh, that was creepy. That super deep voice all up in our face. Is that the last of it? I think that's the last of it. Yeah, it looks that way. Alright, so we can have them switch entirely over to rye on all 3 fields now. Should be safe. Yep, start in that corner, please. Thank you. Now we've already got the other field set up, so all they have to do is seed it. And they should be able to get around to seeding it because we helped harvest all of this. So they shouldn't really run out. Oh yeah, we're carrying way more than Steve's going to be able to do anything with. Yep. So let's drop about 200 kilograms worth of this, which I believe is like half. Sure. Alright, now we need to remember that that cabbage is going to roll, because it tricked us last time. This is going to completely fill our food storage, by the way. We had 500 empty, and this is going to be about 400, so yeah. We still have 1,000 cabbage left. We still have 2,000 cabbage left from last season. Yeah, we're only going to do 1 cabbage next year. And honestly, we might even just skip a year of cabbage. Because it's only at 50% after a full year. So, we might just skip a year. Because we're still going to be fine food-wise. I do kind of want to see, though. We know that, we know how many crafts we need. We need 36 crafts per year of potage. Or 36 crafts per day of potage? Oh man, we have 1,000 cabbage that won't fit. So let's... Oh, there's so much excess potage in there. Why? Alright, you know what? We'll take these out. And... there's probably more buckets of water than we need. Let's leave them for now. 16 eggs is evenly divisible by 3. It is not. 15 is, though. Oh. 18 is. So we really need them to eat more potage. Let's see what we've got going on as far as our foodstuffs is going on. If there's something earlier in the list that they're eating instead, we need to fix that. So we don't want them eating flatbread. Flatbread's for sale only. We don't want them eating scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs are for us only. And then potage. So yeah, none of the rest of this should be in there. So they really need to start catching up on the potage. That is so much cabbage. That's 22,000 coins worth of cabbage. Oh no, that's 22,000 food worth of cabbage. So if we uncheck that, oh yeah. That's insane. It is absolutely bonkers. Oh no, we don't want them eating cherries either. Or raw meat, right? Oh, they'll eat rot, huh? Neat. Okay, so what else can we pull out of here? Let's try to sell some of this cabbage off, actually. So we have 967. Of 100%. So we'll pull out that much of the bad cabbage. Now that shouldn't be worth that much. If we go into here, so that's 3 times, that's like 3,000. So let's make a quick run to the nearest town, because we can get there and back quick on the horse, on Mr. Steve. So let's run to town real quick and sell as much of this as we can just to free up the weight. Because that's going to be almost 200 kilograms. But at this point, I mean, we still have 2,000 left, and we just put 2,000 more in there. We gotta do something.
Hail. My wares never disappoint.
Okay, so he'll buy it all, and that leaves him with almost nothing left. So let's... Yep, there we go. We're gonna have to be a little careful as to what we pair with our survivalist, because he does have 3s and everything that's not survivalist. So, I guess we really don't have to be careful in that particular case, because whatever kid they have is going to turn out halfway decent at whatever the mom's doing. What do we actually need at the moment, though? Are sheepies ready for shearing? I don't think so. I think we need to wait until tomorrow for sheepy shearing. Oh yeah, they're not even grown yet. Now we could probably take a whole nother load of this. Yeah. Yeah, we've still got plenty of cabbage left at that rate. Now how... Okay, yeah. So unfortunately we're going to have to run back to town yet again, because we are not going to be able to carry anything else with us. I really wish that there was a way to set up the market stalls to sell down to a certain point and then have them stop selling. That would make me very, very happy. That way we could sell like our excess cabbage, but have them stop at a reasonable amount left so that we don't starve ourselves out.
Hello, stranger. Goodbye, sir. How are you? Only the best products here. Have a good day.
Alright. So the most cabbage seed we will ever need is going to be 200, and that's probably excessive. I suppose if we planted both fields every other year, maybe, but I feel like one field a year is probably plenty. It also probably doesn't help that I harvested it rather than letting them do it, because that when we harvest stuff, we harvest 200% of what they do. So we realistically got double what would have happened if we just left it to them. And that one's kind of on me. Alright, now how much weight do we have in these wooden vials down here? 300 kilograms. We only want about 200 kilograms total. So let's do like 130. We can do another 40 kilograms. That's good enough. Alright, let's offload a bunch of these vials. That way we can make more. I would hate to build another storage just to keep dumping more junk into it that we're obviously overproducing if we're gaining weight. So ideally we would want that to stay balanced to where our weight doesn't go up or down. We want to be selling about what we're taking in. Okay, we hit her up and we hit the farmer up, but we did not hit up the tailor.
How is that? Whatever you need, I got it.
So let's kill her off. Okay, well that was half of it.
See you soon.
That's probably good for a bit. That's probably good. We'll definitely need to craft some more stuff to sell. But especially because fall's the slow time as far as that goes. But, oh yeah, how's the quest dispersion looking? So Tukti, Borowo, Gustovia, and probably going to ignore the one in Hornica. So Gustovia's got 2, Tukti's got 1, and Borowo's got 1. Because I think at this point we can more or less relax on the fields. I think they should be fine between the two of them to get all 3 of the fields done up, since they didn't have to harvest. So that's going to save them a full day of work each, which should allow them to get all the way through the manuring, hoeing, and planting on their own fields, and likely get the other one, because the other one only has to be planted. It doesn't need to be hoed or anything, because we already handled that. So that's a thing. But yeah, we will definitely need to craft some more stuff. We did look like we had some wool down here that we could take. Yep. We are 1 wool away from being able to make 3 more hats. So that's 6 linen. The coins are just rolling in. This is super nice. Okay. So we will work on making some more hats and some more vials, and probably doing a sale run at the beginning of our next episode. But for now, it is about that time of the night, guys. So we will stop here. If you learned anything useful tonight, or if you had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to keep an eye out for a post, and I will probably mention it in a video sometime in the next handful of days, probably 1 to 3 days. We will get a Discord server up for the channel. So, well, the Discord's already made. I just need to get stuff transferred before I actually open it up to people. But, yeah, you guys have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.